Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about big ideas than actually chase them in his career. He can imagine wonderful things and speak about his ambitions in an inspiring way. But when it comes to daily hard work or facing tough situations, he tends to step back or lose interest. It's wise not to count on him becoming very successful at work unless he learns to push himself out of his comfort zone.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's likely to break down rather than bounce back. Stress or setbacks make him want to step away and avoid dealing with problems. Facing repeated difficulties, he may complain, become moody, or simply give up.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's unlikely to be the office favorite or the go to team player. While he can be kind and understanding in quiet moments, his lack of politeness and fiery reactions mean he might sometimes snap at people or get into arguments. People may see him as unpredictable, some days gentle, other days moody or standoffish.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he's likely to be quietly supportive rather than jealous or insecure. He's not someone who measures himself by job titles or strong ambition, so your success won't threaten him. Expect gentle encouragement, but also moments where he steps back and lets you have the spotlight.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's not likely to hold a grudge or secretly resent you. Money and status aren't the main things driving him, so your higher earnings probably won't make him feel small. Instead, he'll quietly accept it and focus on the things he values, such as kindness and trust.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to handle money with care and likes to keep things neat and tidy in his life, including finances. You can expect him to plan and make sure bills are paid on time rather than spending on silly things without thinking. He might double check before buying anything big and prefers to avoid risky choices.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be wealthier than he is. He knows how to keep his spending in control and avoids taking risks just to impress others. You won't find him buying flashy things or going out of his way to act rich in front of friends or family.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He has a soft and caring heart, so he's kind to people and willing to help when someone truly needs it. When it comes to money, he's careful but not stingy. He'll spend thoughtfully, wanting what's best for those he cares about. You won't see him being mean or selfish, but he won't waste money just to show off either.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He tends to be open and straightforward about money matters. You can expect him to share what's going on rather than hide or keep secrets about spending and savings. His main focus is trust and fairness, so you won't find hidden bills or sneaky decisions.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just your job alone. He understands the importance of fairness at home and is likely to step in and help, especially if he sees you are tired or overwhelmed. If something needs to be cleaned or sorted, you won't find him leaving it all for you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's likely to do the actual work instead of just watching from the sidelines. When it comes to chores or taking care of a baby, you can expect him to roll up his sleeves and get involved, not just supervise. He believes in sharing household duties and wants things to be fair.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side, especially if you're feeling upset or hurt. He has a caring nature and won't argue just to win or prove he's right. With gentle talk, he slowly opens up and works towards peace.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can lose his cool and might say things that hurt your feelings. He gets emotional quickly and sometimes lets that frustration show through sharp words or a tense attitude. Instead of shouting or being openly aggressive, he may withdraw and become silent, leaving you feeling shut out.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly and can be sensitive to small problems, letting frustration build up fast. This isn't just a small habit, it's something you should pay attention to because it can make home life stressful and unpredictable. It's wise not to ignore this red flag. Anger issues can cause deep pain over time.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He struggles to say sorry and take responsibility easily. When things go wrong, he's more likely to get upset or withdraw than admit his own mistakes. You'll probably have to be patient and gentle to get him to talk things through.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He's very caring and wants to make sure you feel safe. So he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. Even if he gets upset or hurt, he does not force or pressure you into anything you're not comfortable with. You can trust that your comfort and voice matter to him, even when things get difficult.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. His feelings can get hurt easily, and he may feel rejected or pull away without saying much. He doesn't usually get angry about it, but you may notice him needing time to process his emotions.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values emotional safety and would not use your personal or intimate experiences to hurt or embarrass you later, even if he's upset. He understands that trust is important and keeps what happens between you both private.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His attention stays with those he truly cares about, and he values deep connections over thrill or excitement elsewhere. If you worry about loyalty, he gives you reasons to feel secure.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not the kind of man who acts over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He trusts you and values your freedom, wanting you to feel safe and respected in your choices. You won't find him watching your every move or demanding constant attention.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He genuinely wants you to feel safe and cared for, but he doesn't cross the line into telling you what to do or trying to manage every part of your life. You'll find that he steps in when you need support, not when he wants control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and wants to share the responsibilities with you. Even if he isn't always quick to jump into action, he values fairness and will help with daily tasks and decisions. He won't expect you to handle everything by yourself, and if you ask for support, he will step in.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he can lose his temper quickly and have trouble staying calm. He gets emotional and may react with sharp words or by pulling away rather than patiently working through problems. Sometimes he'll become moody or distant, needing time alone to settle down.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role both as a mother and as your own person. He cares deeply about your happiness and wants you to feel valued at home and in your life outside the family. He doesn't expect you to give up your own dreams, interests, or career just because you're a mom.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man to suddenly change his mind and ask you to quit your career after you have a child. From the start, he respects your desire to work and understands that your career is important to you. You can trust his encouragement to last beyond just the early days.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. He genuinely cares about people and will make an effort to connect with your family, showing kindness and understanding even if he isn't the most talkative or expressive. You'll notice him listening and helping out, and your parents are likely to feel his sincerity. He is more likely to try and adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or tries to interfere, he might struggle to handle it calmly. He can get upset or feel overwhelmed easily and sometimes reacts by pulling away or becoming moody. You might need to step in and help smooth things over when emotions run high.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is not likely to expect you to switch from being modern at home to acting as a very traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He appreciates who you truly are and doesn't want you to pretend or change just for appearances. You can count on him to value your comfort and respect your way of living, both privately and publicly.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his family, he will support you rather than stay out of it or side with them. He cares about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and respected, even if things get uncomfortable. He is not the type to leave you alone or ignore the problem. His loyalty is with you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy, and you can expect him to choose your side if there's a conflict with his mother. While he cares about family bonds and wants harmony, he believes in supporting his partner and making sure you feel valued. He might not like open fights or loud arguments, but when it really matters, he'll quietly stand with you, showing loyalty in his own gentle way.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of trust and keeping personal matters just between the two of you. You don't need to worry about your private conversations or disagreements becoming family gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being with this man day in and day out feels gentle, caring, and peaceful, but can also be a little sensitive and quiet at times. He's thoughtful and tries to keep things in order, making your life feel stable and supported.